Hey guys, so I'm standing in this window and it's like so bright. Can you see? I'm blonde again, kind of. So I was always blonde, just like a really dark blonde, except where they put that hideous, hideous toner. If you're a new subscriber, because I have a lot of those, I've been going to the Paul Mitchell School for like 2.5 years, and every time was an amazing experience. And I don't blame the hairdresser or anything. Like, you obviously know when you go in there, you take risks. The instructor is the one that corrected the girl on how she was going to take my hair back to its natural color, which is an ash blonde when I went from platinum. And the girl was like, I don't think that's going to do this and that. And I also told them up front, I get hot roots, which is like your roots come out different color, like brighter, like orangey, or I guess just it's different for everyone. But the lady was like, well, that's because you use box color, honey. Like, it's whatever. So my issue is with the instructor that day, not the girl doing my hair. And I've always had like the best experience there. It's just the one time I had the worst. So they gave me hot roots, and then the instructor realized she fucked up. She told the girl that did my hair how to fix it, and she was like, that's not gonna fix it. She's like, do it. I said, do it. So the girl did it. It didn't fix it. And then the girl was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it my own way. I don't care if I get in trouble. So to fix it, she had to put a really dark toner on my hair, but the instructor had come over and told her only put it on the front. Well, that left me with weird brown hair like around the framing of my face and down the center of my head, and then the back was like ash. It was terrible. It was terrible. So I finally got it out when I lifted it with vitamin C. I got that toner out, and I got most of the purple out of my hair from fibromyalgia awareness month or whatever. I dyed it purple, but yeah, you guys know I took it out early because of the funeral. Anyway, so I do still have some small, like, it almost looks like purple highlights underneath. Just a few places that the purple really grabbed on. But eventually it's going to fade away, especially during summer with the sun and stuff. But anyway, so when I lifted that horrible toner, I still had the line from the hot roots. It was so annoying. It was so brassy, and there was no amount of toning shampoo or anything that would fix it. And I wasn't going to even try to do another toner. So I was like, well, I'm just going to try to live with this. But every time, especially when my hair is like this, you can still see it. Like, you can still see it, the brassiness, but it's like concealed more because of the highlights. But I was like, I'm not going to do anything drastic. I'm just going to put highlights in to kind of blend it. And, you know, when my hair's up, they're going to see it. You're going to see it more, but whatever. So I'm like, oh, it feels so much better to be blonde again, though, guys. I like honestly link so much of my identity to being blonde, because I was that kid that was like, had white hair till I was like 15. Yeah, I had like platinum blonde hair. So like anytime I try to go darker, I just start getting weirded out and not feeling like myself. So anyway, my friend, she's a hairdresser. She's never actually been able to work on my hair or anything. She lives in Canada. She was very nervous. It made me nervous because I used to have platinum hair. She's like, oh, be careful, like doing bleach over bleach. Your hair might fall. And she's totally right. Like, that can totally happen. But I kind of was like, I've done it before, as bad as that sounds. Not in like the past probably 4 years, but I was like, and every time they work on my hair, anyone ever works on my hair, they're like, oh my God, your hair is so healthy. It's so strong. I can't believe you bleach it out. So I was just like, I'm just going to take a risk. And I did it. So this is my highlights I did myself. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if this is good lighting, but yeah. So I did my own. So my hair is blonde again. What was I going to say? And it only cost me like $7. So I was going to use foils because I know how to do that technique. Because it sounds bad, but I've gotten my hair done so much that I've sat in there in the chair for so many hours, especially when I would just get my hair highlighted probably for like 5 years. That's all I did. And so I kind of learned how to do foils. I know I'm like, that sounds so shitty. Like, I understand people go to like beauty school and there's techniques, and I'm probably not doing it exactly right, but nobody could ever really tell the difference when I started doing them myself. And I'm sure, like, I prefer to have someone do it. I just don't have the money. But this time I was feeling especially lazy, and I used one of those caps, which is so terrible. It pulls your hair. It's like, I would not recommend it. And you have to be very careful, because I see people like dig around with the hook to pull their hair out, and you're supposed to go in and out and just pull that hair. Otherwise it looks crazy. Oh, hi. She has a very somber face. Okay, let's get on to what today's about. We're already 5 minutes in. I am going to see my grandma. It's going to be like an hour drive. My sister was going to go with me, but she got in a car accident and she's still healing and stuff. She's got like badly bruised and stuff like that. And so she is still healing and recovering from that. So I'm just going to go by myself and take her to lunch. And I'm going to give her an invitation. I'm going to insert a picture of the invitation right now. So like I said, we're taking her to see Cinderella, the musical. Even though she's deaf, the musicals that we've seen at the Hobby Center, like when we saw Little Mermaid and stuff, it's so visual and the costumes and stuff are so awesome. We think that she's really gonna like it because she likes things now like that are super visual since she can't hear anymore. So I'm gonna take her to lunch and give her the surprise. I like rolled it up and put a little bow on it and it looks like a scroll, like a royal invitation. And I'm probably gonna record her reaction to it for my sister since she's not able to be there. I'll probably insert it in here, but I'm just gonna do that on my phone. But that is what I'm doing today. So I guess I'll just see you guys when I show my grandma the surprise. So I left super early because the weather is like rainy and stuff and there's always traffic in this part of town, but I have time to go into a Dollar Tree. So I am going to, this one looks pretty big. I'm going to check it out while I'm over here. I don't want to like just show up at my grandma's early and make her feel rushed. So I was like, well, I was going to look for a Dollar Tree afterwards anyway. I might as well do it before. So that's what I'm doing. It's a pretty big one. I'm excited. It's the biggest Dollar Tree ever. So big. So cute. Makes me want to have a 4th of July party. They have aisles and aisles of kids' toys too. This is insane. This is so much better than mine. Yes. I don't know if this would match the owls I have. So cute. They have so many. Oh. Wow. This is Barbie? Wow. So I lucked out. That was a really big, well, it sucks because it was a really big Dollar Tree. So I was able to find a bunch of like gift stuff, like wrapping paper and a bunch of awesome bags, like just to keep in my gift wrapping area in my closet. And I was able to find a bunch of that, but they didn't really have a lot of makeup. But they had like tons of other stuff. I just didn't, like for kids and stuff, I just didn't have like a ton of time to hang out in there. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll go to one that's on the other side when I leave and drop my grandma off if the weather's not too bad. I would take her, but I don't know, maybe she wants to go. We'll see. We'll see.
Turn left onto Bay Area Boulevard.
Anyway. No, puppy. Here, this explain.
That is beautiful. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
You're excited?
Yes.
So I'm home and I am changed into my pajamas because home is where the bra is not. It is like 5 o'clock though. I'm not going anywhere else, so whatever. That is a saying. Home is where the bra is not is a woman saying. But it is my saying. Well, if you had big boobies, you would understand.
I do.
Stop. Justin. So I didn't go to the other Dollar Tree because it started like torrential downpouring. I dropped my grandma off. I took her to Best Buy after we ate. Like I spent like an hour talking and we catched up, and then I took her to eat to celebrate like her 80th birthday kind of present for me. And then also we're taking her to see Cinderella. We're gonna take her to eat then too. But I gave her the invitation. She was so cute, as you guys can see. But like after I turned the camera off, I guess I should have left it rolling, but after I turned it off, she got like really giddy. She's like, I'm gonna frame this. This is the coolest thing ever. It's like just the invitation alone was like a present for her. She's the cutest thing ever. Like honestly, she was so excited. It was like I almost had to be like, but the show is gonna be even more exciting than the invitation. So she's super excited. She's like, what do I wear? I haven't been to anything since like your Aunt Beverly was in school and I chaperoned The Sound of Music. I was like, oh my gosh. So I think she's gonna be like super surprised at how far the theater and like musicals and stuff have come along. I think she's really gonna have good. I wish we had taken her to Little Mermaid now because they like flew in it to simulate like they were swimming, you know. So I didn't go to that other Dollar Tree because I was really, and thank God I didn't, because literally like we have a part of Houston, we have a freeway called 45 and I-10, all this stuff meets downtown, and it's like, I don't know, is it like below sea level or something, babe? Like why does it flood like that? It's just bad. Just bad drainage. And like during Allison, all of downtown, it was Allison, right? When we had that storm where everything was flooded, like the whole city was flooded. It was insane. It was so insane. But the parts of Houston that flood the worst is where I was like stuck driving through to go home. So thank God I left when I did, but parts of the freeway were like underwater. So I had to like drive up on the curb. It was like, oh my gosh. But I got home safe and sound, so I'm happy. I'm going to have my crown put on tomorrow. I still have that temporary one. They're gonna put the crown on tomorrow, so there's a Dollar Tree near my dad's house, so you guys know I'll be stopping there. I keep seeing myself in the mirror and I'm like, because I feel like the blonde I have to get used to. It's like when I had darker hair first did, I'd be like, now I'm like, oh, it's blonde again. I think I look better blonde. What do you think?
I can't answer that question.
Why? You think I'll be upset?
No, I just can't answer that question.
Why?
Because you look beautiful no matter what color your hair is.
No. Well, I think I look better blonde. Well, I think for me it's just an identity crisis because I've always been blonde. I was born that way. I don't know. So I hope I filmed enough today, but really nothing else is going on today. I don't remember what else. Oh, in that video where I was like down puppy, my grandma has 2 little dogs and a cat, and her little chihuahua was like sticking its tongue in my mouth. It was just like I don't even let Amber and Ralph do that. But like when I came home, Amber and Ralph like smelled me for like 20 minutes. It felt like they were just like they were so mad. Like, you left us and you were with other dogs. Now they're kind of ignoring me. So anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. I thought he was gonna try to beat me to it again today. I think it's not. All right, bye.